This is no contest, but disrespect send someone better than Merciless. Yo, I'm not going to talk now. I'm not going to worry. Me want back to the thing.
Hello everybody, you're welcome back again to the Reggae Appreciation Society. It goes without saying that dancehall is a brutal landscape, a wild space where the most lethal DJs do lyrical battle to claim the crown of the king of the dancehall. The clash culture is as old, if not older, than reggae itself, as sound systems have been waging fierce competition in the streets of Kingston since the 1950s. Duels between rival DJs have taken place on various stages and events, but the most prestigious and influential platform is undoubtedly the Sting Reggae Festival. This concert series was the brainchild of retired Jamaican police officer Isaiah Lang and traditionally takes place on Boxing Day in December every year since its debut in 1984. It's been the scene of epic clashes like the 1990 edition that was dubbed the Clash of the Century, as more than 30,000 screaming fans came to witness Shabarang's do battle with Ninjaman, or the premiere edition where the likes of Half Pint, Junior Reid and Papa San went head to head. But fans and critics alike believe that the greatest clash of all time took place in the year 2000 and pitted a relatively unknown DJ called Merciless against absolute monster superstars like the fire-spitting Ninjaman, the lethal bounty killer and the super dangerous Beenie Man. In what became an unforeseen turn of events, Merciless would literally face off against these titans and lyrically maul them to submission, and took the day as the king of the dance hall in front of a humongous screaming crowd of more than 40,000 people. Everyone loves to see the underdog win a battle, and Merciless became a national hero for his exploits.
Yo, Merciless is the biggest DJ in the world. 3 for what? I'm murder. Merciless fighting. Some guy living on one side of one.
Has been described till date as the greatest clash in history. Let's take a look at the year 2000 edition of the Sting Festival, a night I like to remember as the night of Merciless. Now this tale begins with Merciless himself. He was born Leonard Bartley on the 1st of July 1971 and grew up in the countryside of Clarendon in Jamaica. He burst into the limelight as the leading DJ with the Stone Love sound system when a song named Lend Out Me Mercy, that was originally voiced as a dubplate, became a smash hit in Jamaica. He first went by the stage name of Sugar Damus, but was renamed Merciless by Stone Love boss Winston Powell. Merciless would amass a string of hits like Mavis, Gizada and God Alone, and would put out 2 albums in Mr. Merciless from 1994 and Lend Out Me Mercy in 1995. He was a great DJ, no doubt, but his most striking feature was that he sounded a lot like superstar DJ Bounty Killer. By 1997, Bounty Killer was alongside Beenie Man, the hottest artist in Jamaica's dancehall scene. He was also an aggressive badman DJ who took no prisoners. Merciless had come on his radar as an upcoming artist who sounded a lot like him, and there was never any hint of any tension between the pair. However, in 1997, all that would change when Merciless did a song titled Mr. Houdini, in which he mentioned Bounty Killer and Beenie Man. To Merciless, it was simply a way of celebrating 2 of dancehall's brightest stars, but Bounty Killer was having none of it and would take several shots at Merciless in live shows and sound system events soon after. And this seeming bad blood would get plenty of press, and the stage was then set for the pair to go head to head at that year's edition of Sting. So on Boxing Day 1997, the entire island was amped up for what was promising to be an epic clash. Merciless came on stage first and began doing his thing on the microphone, but when Bounty Killer and his crew stormed the stage to reply him, Merciless lost his nerve and fled the stage, obviously intimidated and overwhelmed by the occasion. Bounty Killer, of course, went to town on him and rubbed it in big time, roasting the hell out of Merciless to the amusement of the large crowd.
Send the country boy come down. You see if a guy no come defend him words them tonight, and your guy call me name tomorrow morning, milk out the whole of your 32 teeth.
So Merciless would go back to the drawing board and lick his wounds. He would over time sharpen his skill set, lyrics and confidence over the next 3 years. Now fast forward to the year 2000, he was still the butt of many jokes when he was included in the lineup for Sting in that year as a headliner in a clash that was supposed to see him go head to head with none other than the fearsome Ninjaman. The great Ninjaman, of course, needs no introduction, and as far as Sting was concerned, he was the most dangerous and successful participant, as he had slayed many DJs on that stage. And in the build-up to that event, Ninjaman had even made fun of Merciless in a show and boasted to anyone who cared to listen that he would eat Merciless alive. And everyone in Jamaica expected that Merciless would have been easily devoured that day, but things would play out in a very unexpected way. Around 2 in the morning, Merciless came on stage donning army fatigues, a signal that he was truly there for war, and wasted no time in calling out Ninjaman. The pair went head to head, and Ninjaman the veteran quickly went to work on his younger opponent. But rather than wilt under the pressure, Merciless's aggression simply crushed Ninjaman as he replied him with withering jabs about Ninjaman's experiences in prison, as the Don Gorgon had just gotten out of jail. And 15 minutes into that clash, the crowd was literally laughing uncontrollably at Ninjaman. And Merciless would pause, saying he wasn't interested in murdering Ninjaman the junkie, and called out Bounty Killer, his nemesis from 3 years before. Bounty Killer would waste no time charging on stage, promising to repeat the thrashing that he gave him the last time that they met.
This is no contest, but disrespect and someone better than Merciless. No.
And he launched into a salvo of shots against Merciless that got the crowd excited. But you see, there are some days when an artist is in full flow and can do nothing wrong, and that day belonged to Merciless. His response to Bounty Killer had the audience rocking with laughter, and they would split the air with cheers. And when Bounty Killer responded, he was booed loudly by the crowd. Merciless had the audience in his pockets, and in just 5 minutes, it was clear who was the boss. He got bored again and called out Beenie Man to come on stage and get some. And Beenie Man the goddamn sugar wasted no time and came on stage to take up that challenge. And just the same way Ninjaman and Bounty Killer had done, he tore into Merciless with his lyrics and tried his best to intimidate him. But Merciless's aggression was untamable, and his energy was simply on a different level. He would put Beenie Man to his lyrical sword and would complete a hat-trick of defeating the 3 most lethal DJs in dancehall. That trio would run out of energy and steam towards the end, and instead resorted to trying to trash talk him as being a smaller artist than they were, instead of responding with their lyrics.
Me respect Ninjaman, and Ninjaman set the foundation. Who me could not come and sing 18 years? Bounty Killer, Ninjaman and Beenie Man. People get that shabba. Influenced by no walking.
And the crowd would boo them off the stage, thus ending an epic event that electrified the crowd at St. Andrew that morning like none before it. It was hailed as the greatest sound clash in the history of dancehall, and Merciless, who wasn't really what you would have called a household name in the past, became a national hero.
Merciless are the biggest DJ in the world. 3 for what? Underdog. Merciless fighting yeah. Some guy living on one side of one.
And the trio of Bounty Killer, Ninjaman, and Beenie Man became the laughingstock of the entire nation. But despite his incredible victory, Merciless failed to achieve big success on a truly commercial level, though he was undoubtedly a clash legend. It's been argued by fans and even suggested by his own manager that his humiliation of the big 3 stars led to him being blackballed by the industry. And mind you, his rivalry with the big 3 didn't last, as he would even collaborate with Bounty Killer on a couple of songs. Sadly, the great Merciless passed away on July 2022 at the age of 51, as he was in the process of planning a comeback with a new album. Merciless, the fire-spitting DJ, was simply a once-in-a-lifetime talent, but one whose career never rose to the heights that he more than deserved. But as said earlier, he will forever be etched in the pantheon of reggae's heroes and legends as the victor and champion of the greatest dancehall sound clash in history. So there you have it. Thank you for watching this video today. Please leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, Jah bless.